I worked in this Chinese company for 2 years, close to 2 years, and I was unable to save $500 for 2 years that I worked in this company. I was unable to save $500. I know this might sound crazy, but I'll just kind of break it down for you all to understand the reason why I was unable to save $500 even after 2 years of working in a company.
Ya sapu.
So, family, this company that you are seeing right here is where I have worked before, and it's a company here in Cameroon, Douala, and this is what they produce. They produce these juices that you all are seeing like this, and they have lots of markets. They supply to the entire country and to some neighboring countries here in Africa. They don't employ you as a permanent worker in this company. If you come today and there is work, you work. If you come the next day and there is no work, you go back home. They pay you 2,500 francs CFA a day. That is, you work from 6 o'clock in the morning till 6:30 in the evening. Do the math yourself, and you are being paid 2,500 CFA franc. Now, let's try to convert 2,500 CFA franc into dollars. How much is that? I'm sure it's going to be maybe $4 or $5. So you work 11 hours a day for you to be paid $5. Nevertheless, you have been paid 2,500 francs, and you say to yourself, no matter how small this money is, I need to save something. You remove 1,000 francs from the money and put it in your pocket for saving, and it's going to be left 1,500 francs. Now, inside this 1,500 francs, you have just closed from work and you must be hungry. And you say, let me get maybe a plate of food for me to eat to keep my strength up. The lowest plate of food here in Cameroon is 500 francs CFA. So you remove 500 francs CFA from the remaining 1,500 francs and get a plate of food for you to eat. How much is going to remain? It will remain 1,000 francs. Now, maybe that 1,000 francs, you have to do your haircut, and the lowest amount of haircut here, if you're an adult, is 500 francs CFA. You remove 500 francs from the 1,000 francs and go do a haircut. How much is going to remain? 500 francs CFA. Now, from where you are, you need to pay transport fare to come to your house, which I might just say is 250 francs CFA. When you arrive in the house, you said, okay, finally, at least I have saved something. I've saved 1,000 francs from these 2,500 francs that I have. Now, let me remove it from my pocket and put it in the safe. But unfortunately for you, you had forgotten that your pocket has a hole. When you put your hand inside your pocket, you realize that the money is not there because of the hole that is in your pocket. The money has fallen. So that's it. You remain empty. And of course, you must go to bed like that, empty, and start praying for the next day for you to go back and start at fresh. Now, I want Africans to ask themselves this question. If you're an African, if you're somebody of African descent, ask yourself this question. Do you think you can go to China and open up a company and start paying the Chinese citizens that will come to the company to work $5 a day, because that is probably a whole day, 11 hours? That is if they will even allow you to buy land and open up a company in the first place. Do you think you can do this? So that is it. We cannot do this in China. Matter of fact, if we go to China, we are not going to be treated the same as the Chinese citizens are really going to be treated. But Chinese come to your place, to your own land, build up a company and start paying you. I don't know how I can only call it, in your own land. That is really, really sad, and there must be a change. Now, I know some Africans might be saying, Nelson, you have a point, but before you tell me your board, I want you to listen to what your other brother has to say.
Why? Some of you in America, some of you in Europe, some of you else, else, elsewhere from Africa. You people can see. You can check them out. You see, look at these are industrial zones. These are industrial zones in Cameroon. This is where this is where you see we have so many different activities. We have so many companies. We have so many in this street. There's so many companies. Here you can see this is a company. It's just that the thing is closed. So I'm not also permitted to enter inside to like to snap to show you people guys how this is going about. But all this all these companies, all this stuff is mostly people that are from outside from Europe, America, sending funds, sending money out here to open companies to do so many things. You can see this is companies just opposite the company you have schools. This is here. This is a school. This is it's an institution, and this institution is this institution is just immediately opposite the company, and all this institution there are people from America, Europe that are having it. You can see the mark. This is school for film art. See now, this institution is a university. So this is just what this is just what I'm trying to tell you people that Africa, Africa is a place to be. Africa, we should not forget our motherland. You can see it. You can see this. These are companies all around, business going on. So I really advise you guys, people should come back to your motherland and develop it. It's a place to be. Come and develop it.
Come back to their motherland and develop it. Thank you very much, dear brother. I owe you one for that. We need to develop the motherland, and we can do this through Pan Africanism. A Chinese man will not come to our land, open up companies, and start paying us $5 the whole day. When did Africans become the joke? If you want to know how privileged we are as being African descendants, then I want you to watch the video at the end of this video for you to see how privileged we are and what we are really missing in our own land. So I want to thank you all who have been supporting the channel. I really do appreciate you all, mean a lot to me. And if you just come new to the channel, we have a lot of work to do. I really do appreciate if you could join the family by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell. All right. I am a brother from Cameroon, and I'm going to be seeing you all on my next video, and have a nice day.